Hello and welcome to Hypothetical Hypocrit, a channel where I'm a hypocrite, but I'm hypothetical about it. My name is Jeremy, and here I play video games and just plain try to be entertaining. As you can see, I'm going to be playing some more Undisputed for our Monday night fights. This is something we do every Monday night. We do 3 prize fights and a career mode fight, and sure enough, we're on the second fight of the night and hoping to continue our streak. We won all 4 last week, and we won the first fight of tonight. Thankfully, we got a 8th round knockout, which was the final round for a women's fight, and it was fantastic. We had a whole lot of fun with it. Back and forth knockdowns, and we luckily came out in the end. But before we get started though, if you do enjoy this type of content, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons, leave a comment and share. Any one of those would be great, but all 4 would be amazing just like you are. Also, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my posts. If you do enjoy the content, you won't want to miss anything. And with all that said and done, let's get into a fight. Alright, here we go. Another women's fight. Braekhus versus Napoleon. So this should be interesting. That's crazy. We haven't had 2 women's fights in a single set of prize fights in a long time. Well, ever, I think. Yeah, ever, I think. So this is fun. Alright, 2 knockdown limit. Starting in the first round out of 10 this time. Cecilia Braekhus versus Alicia Napoleon. Alright, let's take a look at stats. We have the overall rating advantage, which is fantastic for us. Let's see here. Welterweight for both of us. We have a 6 centimeter height advantage. We both weigh 67 kilograms. She has a reach advantage of 3 centimeters. We're both Orthodox fighters. We are from Bergen, Norway, and she is from New York, New York, United States. So this should be a good one. Let's do it.
I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. The First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Braekhus. She's 5'7", with a reach of 66.9 inches. And here is the Empress, Alicia Napoleon. She's 5'5", and has a reach of 68.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And introducing first, the First Lady, Cecilia Braekhus, one of the greatest female fighters in the history of this sport. Alicia Napoleon, fighting out of New York. This middleweight won the championship back in 2018.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, known as the First Lady, Cecilia Braekhus. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, here is the women's super middleweight champion of the world, the Empress, Alicia Napoleon Espinosa.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, this is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go.
All right, let the
Many
fun
said
begin.
This fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. And that hook scores. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Damn, my
Skill
stamina.
for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab was blocked. Straight right just misses. Missing with that jab.
Damn.
Hook misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Braekhus in that last
Yikes.
round. Well, this
Ooh,
is
we
the
got
time
her.
that the trainer needs to
We
come
cut
in
her.
and say something
She got a +2,
special.
+3.
This fighter needs to turn the
Okay,
tables in this
okay.
next
We're
round.
both swollen. We're a little more
different
swollen than
league.
she is. But that's okay. We
Here we
can
go. Round two.
defend
Who's
ourselves
gonna
and
land
come
the
back
first
from
big
that.
shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Alicia's in trouble. Whoa, wait a Alicia
Gotcha,
Napoleon
bitch.
got cracked. and
Finally,
she's
that took
down.
forever.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Of course, the 5 count. Should have been a 6 or 7, but you know.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. The Empress in trouble. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Alicia in that last round.
Ooh,
Gotta
she's
wonder how
full up
big of a factor
big
that
time.
knockdown's gonna be. We
+2,
just saw it.
+6 for her though?
You've got to think
That's
right, survive, and then
insane.
give it back the next
That makes no sense, especially when she's down. She's got 2 cuts, 1 over each eye, and is swelling up like crazy.
You're starting to make mistakes.
Alright, whatever. Deds
Here we
need
go
to
in
fix
round
that.
3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to close the
Yikes.
round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. She wasn't ready for that counter. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
She catches and counters. Napoleon clipped hard. Look at
What?
the swelling and the bruising. They're gonna take
I
a
was
look.
about to knock her
Next up,
down
this
and they
fight.
stop it like that? That
Referee
was
takes a look, and he
weak.
says, let's get it on.
That was really messed up. They gave her time to heal.
How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the score. Whoa, wait a minute. Alicia is in big trouble.
Weak.
Talk about Braekhus in that
We
last
got
round.
robbed
They got
twice.
momentum, they got
Oh,
the
she's
advantage,
swelling
and
up
they carried that into
bad.
the next
Plus
round.
2, plus 5 again for her? That's insanity.
You need to switch back on.
That's insanity.
Back at it in round 4. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Can't find a home for that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Good counter shot by her. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
That's it.
Their vision is being impaired.
That
no doubt
swelling
about
was
it, but is
too
the
much
referee
for
gonna
her.
stop it
Took
here?
a couple little more taps there at the end and it swelled
And
it
the
up.
referee will stop
Hell
it.
yeah.
This fight is
That's
over.
Time was
6
of the essence,
fights
and it was
in
a
a
matter
row
of
that
time when
we've
this
won,
happened.
which is
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the
fantastic.
performance after
We
this
haven't done
stoppage win?
that in
What's
a
next?
long
A TKO
time.
makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
Nope, because we won it fair and square. We're not doing it over again. Eventually, I'm sure we will. And we were up on all 3 scorecards. That's finally, they weren't split in any way. But yeah, that was fun. And hopefully you guys were entertained by it. If so, you know what to do. Hit those buttons down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a great one. And I'll see you in the next video.